What's one thing every Elden Ring player has in common?
You are maidenless.
Okay. Then what's two things every Elden Ring player has in common? That would be dying. Dying a whole goddamn lot. But what if you could change that? What if instead of
Destined death,
we hit the bosses with an Uno reverse card? Welcome to Elden Ring as the Grim Reaper. Let's get down to business.
Business.
To become death, the first thing I had to do was die. I didn't want to give the grafted scion the satisfaction of doing it, so I took a small tumble off a cliff.
I can't believe you've done this.
Now that the doors to Limgrave are open, and I'm officially an undead, I can work my way through the ranks. I want to give these bosses a taste of their own medicine. I have never known defeat. Well, you will, once I nurture you into the grave. For that, I'm going to need a weapon. Out of the hundreds of awesome ones you can just pick up guaranteed, I chose the grave scythe, one of the only weapons with a low drop rate. By reaching Liurnia of the Lakes and farming these skeletons over and 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 over, I picked it up after about 30 minutes. That wasn't so bad. This build is going to get more and more insane as we progress into the game, but for now, I'm going to pick up the basics like the Golden Vow Ash of War and the Flame Grant Me Strength incantation. Lastly, I headed for the Divine Tower of Caelid to farm each individual drop to piece my outfit together. Coincidentally, this is exactly how I dress in real life if I could. And so, after 2.25 hours, I can finally start playing the game. Margit, I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. Even with a +0 weapon, the damage output is still pretty good. And just keep in mind, the true beauty of this build is even though this is the most bare bones we're gonna get, we still look drippy as hell. And you know, the bleed is just an added bonus. With a riposte for that big ass damage and some cool combos, just a sauce on him, a little extra. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we add this spinny thing. My plan for Godrick is to simply win. Okay, first time using this Ash of War. I'm looking forward to it. Terrible start. If we can get a stun in to test this bad boy out, I'd very much appreciate you, Godrick. Big hit for the road. There we go. Oh no. The fire grease ran out. Oh, the bleed though. Chonky damage. This is our perfect chance. Let's see it. Oh, 874. That's pretty good. Hell yeah, that looks so cool. And one more to finish him off. Easy does it. Hey, I kind of like this Ash of War. Fits the scythe super well. Instead of heading straight to Renala next, this is where the build starts to get a little mad. We have a bunch of stuff to grab that will suit the aesthetic of the Grim Reaper, which in turn will make us absolutely busted. And for that, I made my way to Althus Plateau. If it has any madness effect, we want it. Howl of Shabriri, obviously. Frenzied Burst is a must. The Flame of Frenzy, yes sir. The entire Frenzied Flame questline? Well, fuck.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hyetta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
For anyone who's unfamiliar with the Frenzied Flame questline, I have to go out into the world to collect a specific item called Shabriri grapes, to then deliver them to this blind woman. I risk my life, to feed her some grapes, like it's ancient Greece, acting like a true tier 3 sub. But then, I throw the biggest plot twist into the mix, as these are no ordinary grapes, my friends, but actually human eyes.
No. That's not possible. Not all of those people. Their own... So those noises I heard were...
Womp womp. How I be feeling when I realise you haven't liked the video yet. Now this is where the questline heats up. Not only do I have to face sewer mogh, I have to tackle a completely different beast. Trying to parkour in Elden Ring. But before any of that, to even get to the sewers in the first place, we had to face the draconic tree sentinel. Well then. I added the spinning strikes Ash of War and the ritual sword talisman, which at first I wasn't going to include, since I thought they were minor changes, but apparently that's not the case. Bro got like 15 seconds of screen time. And off we go to cleanse the souls of the sewers. Now then, do I still remember how to do this skip? He's looking good. Yup. Just like riding a bike, baby. The thing about fighting late game bosses like Mogh is that my health is so low right now, I almost get one shot by literally everything. However, for this specific boss fight, you can get a huge advantage by grabbing Mogh Shackle. And from past experience, I'm definitely picking that up. My god, the range on that? My boy is not forking around. It's fine, greed it. Greed. No! You're such a little bitch. Go for it. Oh boy, that was risky. He's so perfect though, he's prime health for this. That's it. Keep her going. Oh boy, the combo. Blood thought he could do something. One of my cleaner Mogh fights for sure. Alright, now we can get into the fun stuff. Alright, guess I'll go fuck myself. To move on in this quest, we had to face Morgott. And remember those spells we picked up earlier? Well, if the Grim Reaper embodies death, these spells embody cheese. Morgott wanted a fair 1v1, so I brought the equivalent of a goddamn sniper rifle. I tried the other spell out too. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Just not nearly as fun. 0 skill, 100% snipe. Now we can finally get to the part I've been talking about for so long. Elden Ring only up. Well, I guess down. If you thought the bosses in Elden Ring were the hardest part, you were mistaken. I've spent longer on this parkour section than I have on any individual boss. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
We fucked up.
Trying to coordinate your character on these tiny tombstones brings enough anxiety to kill a small child. I'm so tense during this section, I have to let myself know to breathe, or I'll pass out due to clenching so hard. Every tombstone is covered in the blood of the poor souls who've tried and failed. And at the halfway point, you meet a guy playing the world's saddest song. Yes! I've never been so happy to see the ground. Now to claim our rewards. The first is to become one with the flame.
Chosen, tarnished, and would-be lord, descend into the depths far below the Erdtree capital. Seek audience with the three fingers and the flame of frenzy.
Yeah, I just wanted the cool glowing eyes. And the second...
Oh, it burns. My eyes, they're melting. Thank you.
Not that. This is what we came for. Quickly moving on from wherever the hell that was. Adding to my nice selection of spells, I picked up the Unendurable Frenzy with a short trip to the other side of the concentrated snowfield to grab a new outfit.
It's like a reward.
Any damage prediction goers? Yeah, that's broken. Imagine that damage on any other boss. It's GG's. How about the scythe? How we looking? Never mind. I wonder how poison will hold up. Because spin plus bleed, good. But spin plus bleed plus poison, even more gooder. Wow, this is insane. Who would have thought the key to cracking Elden Ring was just spinning your scythe around? Hear me out for a second. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If we can do this at a plus 17 weapon, once we upgrade it fully and pick up our next Ash of War, I seriously might be able to script every single boss that's left. Script as in one cycle. We have to test this build on Malenia. Nice, and there she is. Almost a flawless fight except for the end there. Well, I guess we've committed now, boys. No Melina, maidenless route it is. Now that I was in Farum Azula, it was time to test the theory of scripting every boss fight. Does it work? Yes. Yes, it does. Thanks to the item locked behind the Godskin duo, we now had two ways of melting bosses. I introduce you to the Black Flame Tornado Ash of War. Another day in the office, eh boys? GG Malekith. So, Gideon should be the last easy boss, I think. I say that because I'm pretty sure he's weak to madness, and that's kind of what we have going on right now. Okay, we ready? Oh, wait, no! Oh, my madness gauge. I just realized it was too high at the last minute. God damn it. Oh, that was so free and I messed it up. Based on the amount of damage we just did, I foresee an easy fight. Are you ready, Gideon, for a true battle between mages? Yeah. I win. I still can't believe this build literally has a counter to every boss. Elden Ring takes skill, they say. Yeah. Maybe in a world without spells, eh? Remember when I said there was only hard bosses left? Well, up next was the real variation of Mogh, the Lord of Blood. And you'd think someone with Lord of Blood literally in their name wouldn't be weak to it, but I'll just let the gameplay speak for itself. Blood's blocking the DLC. He's gotta go. So all we have to do for this fight is shackle him. And now we've done that, we win. Okay, now there's actually only hard bosses left. I think. When I say hard, what comes to mind? For me, it's Malenia. In 2 different ways. As I'm the Grim Reaper and she's already half dead anyway, it's time to go out and collect her Great Rune. But of course, I had to get there first. So by activating the candles, scaling the Halig tree, and pulling a Tesco by slaying this horse, I made it to the Queen of Scarlet Rot. First boss where this could go either way. I'm excited to see what happens.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
I'm gonna try my best to hit the Black Flame Ash of War when I can, but I need to time it well, since that shit takes longer to wind up than Nan does getting down the stairs. Ow. Oh boy, here it comes. Whew, I can't dodge that if I'm close. I don't have the facilities. I can do this all day. Okay, here we go, phase 2. How do I fight this again? Not like that. Definitely not like that. Oh, baby! That's more like it. I think we found the strat, boys. It's a little stinky, but we take those. Malenia, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much. The lands between are burning, the people struggling. As death, it was only right to claim the throne and rule Elden Ring. Let's go, boys. Time to beat the game and do it in style. Left trigger's my new favorite button. It's the way to go. And with this last attack, we've completed Elden Ring as the Grim Reaper, with what I'd like to say was hard work, but was more a combination of flame and bleed.
Lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. to deliver you what is yours. Destined death.